3 days before the actual competition, I'm working on a corporate talk, sitting at my laptop, and I have this lightning bolt moment. Maybe it was a hot flash, but it sounds nicer to say lightning bolt moment. And I'm in this heat, and there's something telling me that there's something more important that I need to say that night. This speaking competition was over 200 people that I didn't know, and maybe it wasn't actually an opportunity for me to speak my truth. So I made a deal with myself. I said, self, if you could write this speech in under 30 minutes, you can change your speech. And I sat down, and it just came through me. And I actually sent an email to Rena, and I said, hold me accountable, girl, because I'm really nervous about this. 3 days later, enter the competition, give my speech, and I won. But that's not the significant part. Significant part is what happened after that. Within a couple of days, my speech went viral. My Facebook exploded. I found myself the co-host of a new movement called the Too Much Woman. And it has completely shifted the trajectory of my life, my business, my work, my purpose, everything. And I wanted to share a little bit of that story and that speech with you tonight, if that's okay. But I need a little lovin'. Okay, I'm not taking this shirt off, but it's hot in here. Can you get Beyonce? She needs a fan, remember? I want to share this speech for 2 reasons. One, this was 5 months ago, but every time I've had an opportunity to share this speech, there's always one person that comes up to me and said, I needed to hear that. And I create space for someone else to tell their truth. So I hope that that someone is here. And 2, because I want to demonstrate that just within a couple of minutes, your whole life can shift trajectory and change. That's what this speech means to me. What I'm about to say to you might come as a surprise, but the hottest part about me is the thunder of my thighs. That oh so fleshy part of me that forever I have despised. Well, it's taught me much about my truth and teased apart the lies. You see, I am the too much woman, and I am dangerous. Can't you see? My truth, my words, my hips, my curves, 2 handfuls, maybe 3. Too loud, too big, too bold, too wild, too sexy. Yeah, that's me. And I won't sit down, shut up, or dim, turn it off, hide it away. I won't be taken down a few notches. I won't be shamed, silenced, or put into the corner, baby. Let's rewind that tape a bit, shall we? I was born a too much little girl in a big fat Greek family. And I was fed compliments along with second helpings of everything because food and words are how we love in my family. They called me beauty queen and blue-eyed princess and Those words, they tasted as good as my mama's home cooking. And I learned early on that my body was a form of currency. That with the bat of an eye and a sweet smile and the tilt of my head, I could buy me more love and attention. And you know, that worked for a while until it didn't. Until the beauty of my little body started to entice customers that I did not want in my store. So as a little girl, I started to backpedal, to become small and afraid, and to dim my too muchness. I trained as a dancer, so I slowly came back to loving my body again, to feeling strong in my skin and confident in my stride. And on a crisp fall day in grade 9, I was surrounded by 20 older girls. They pinned my arms behind my back, kicking, punching, spitting, scratching, punishing me for my too muchness. And as the blood dripped from my nose, so did the light in my spirit. And once again, realizing I wasn't safe in this body, I dimmed it down. So for the next 15 years, I teetered in my too much body. On the one hand, I was growing in my womanhood, and I wanted to be seen and loved and desired. And on the other hand, I was petrified that this body was going to invite danger once again. Well, fast forward. Imagine I am a grown woman now. I'm professional, successful, given the opportunity to give a keynote to a sea of over 300 executive men in suits. And I decide this is going to be my defining moment. Once and for all, I was going to dare to be seen for my genius, for my craft, for what I brought to the table. So I decided, in my infinite wisdom, I was gonna man up for the occasion. Slick pantsuit, zipped to the top, breast tucked away. I slicked my hair back into a severe bun, and I even bought me some fake glasses. Oh yeah. I dimmed down all the juiciness of my too much body. And I went out on that stage and I knocked that baby right out of the park. And I flew off the stage to a standing ovation, thinking to myself, I have finally won the battle by dimming this body down. And there I was, strolling along in my self-celebration, when a man from the audience asked if he could walk me to my car. And out on the parking lot, he grabbed my arm. His nails, like talons, digging into my skin, and he pulled me close, very close, too close. So close that I could smell the stale coffee and misogyny on his breath as he hissed, I have a fetish for librarian types. Say what? All I remember after that was driving fast, driving on the highway and watching my whole life ricochet off the windshield and fly past me. The dimming, the shaming, the hiding, the tucking. Letting my hair blow wild and my tears flow free and deciding once and for all, damn it, I was no longer going to deny the love of my body. Once and for all, I was going to dare to be seen in my all that juicy, over-the-topness. You know, people carelessly say, be yourself, love your body. But what they don't tell you, and what I'm going to tell you, is, baby, it's a dangerous game. People are going to objectify you. They're going to be afraid of you. They're going to criticize you. They're going to shun you. They're going to misunderstand you. And I say, yes, baby, all that, yes, but guess what? Do it anyway. You know, the church says this body is a sin. Science says this body is a machine. Business says this body is a product, but this body says, I'm a freaking fiesta. So to all my too much women and men, I want to encourage you to take a stand in your too much body. Stand and be seen in your glory. We are not a piece of human. We are not flesh and ass and temptation. We are feminine energy with masculine force. We are sexy brilliance, and we are hot determination. We are bigger than our breasts and more powerful than our thighs. And our curve, well, it's mightier than any sword, and our wit stronger than any insult. We are not here to threaten you, to scare you, to make you feel small. We shine not for your adoration, baby. We shine because you just can't dim the sun. Thank you.